Here in South Florida, when it comes to animals like this, even though it doesn't pose so much of a threat, it's a native species, you do need a license to actually own these animals, let alone work with them. So this is Dante. He's a snow leopard. They're native to the Himalayas. So since he comes from such a cold environment, what McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary has done, they had students from a local college come out and build a cool table. That concrete platform right there cools down with water. Cold water, and it keeps the whole platform so cold they can sit on it on the hottest days and cool down. So here at McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary, when they do one of their tours for the guests, they bring a big bucket of meat out so you can see some of these cats a little close. You want some meat? Yeah, come on. There you go. So you can see these big cats super up close. Now, what's really important about this is when he exposes his paws like that, it gives you the opportunity to see if he has any bumps, cuts, or anything else going on with his belly. So they can actually observe the whole animal, give it a good check, kind of like when I bring my king cobras out and give them a good look underneath their bellies.
He's so cute. I just want to squeeze your face. I gotta do the intro. Just give me a second.
Make out, that's fine. What is going on, beautiful? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be so loud. What is going on, beautiful people? I'm here with Alexis at McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary, an awesome sanctuary up here in West Palm Beach. And this is a little Florida fox that we want to show you guys. This is actually a rehab animal, right?
Yes, she came through our rehabilitation program. And, you know, her story is kind of funny because the person who brought her said she just wandered up to her in her backyard. And then a few months later, our friend came and asked if we got into gray fox. And we said, yeah, why? And she said, oh, this woman called me and said that, you know, she had a pet fox and she needed to get rid of it. But our friend, you know, couldn't allow her to give up the fox because the lady didn't have a permit. So she came here and told us a different story, you know, said she just wandered up. But as soon as I met her, I knew that, you know, she wasn't really truly wild. She had been with humans for a little bit too long. So that's why we can't release her back out into the wild.
So they didn't have a permit. They tried to do it the wrong way, and they had to surrender the animal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so here in South Florida, when it comes to animals like this, even though it doesn't pose so much of a threat, it's a native species, you do need a license to actually own these animals, let alone work with them. So they're very, very cute, loving animals, but although it looks like a cute little puppy, it's not. This is a Florida fox, and a lot different from the fox up north, right? The red fox?
Yes.
Like
so
completely different tail, features, and everything.
She's full grown, and, you know, she can also climb trees. The red fox cannot do that. They have these really long, kind of cat-like claws.
Yeah, what's up, red fox? You can't do that. What's up, red fox?
And
what else can this one do?
They also can swim. So the red fox doesn't really like water.
So they're real adapted for Florida environment, swimming through the Everglades, getting across canals if they have to, going through the big cypress swamps. They're great hunters, really athletic. They can jump through anything and pounce on their prey. So here in captivity, are you doing more of an omnivorous diet?
Yes.
So meat and veggies and whatnot?
She eats pretty much anything, yes. She eats raw beef, and then today I made her sweet potatoes and a little bit of apple, but she'll eat grapes.
Oh my gosh, she lives the best life. You live the best life. Can I give her some love?
Yes.
Can I give her some love? Her and I have actually hung out a little bit before. Oh, okay. She's just gonna climb all over me. She's like, no, I don't want to hang out. She's such a sweet animal. Great ambassador for her species, so it's awesome to have her here at the sanctuary. One of the many animals that they rehab, they take in, whether native or exotic. Look at her. Look at that face. She's falling in love with that face. How long have you been working with her?
So when she came to us, she was about 4 weeks old, and I was the one who took her home, bottle fed her every night. So she just turned a year old, so a little over a year I've been working with her. And I got her, you know, litter trained to be in a harness so she could be a good ambassador. She can go on shows. People get very excited when I let them pet a fox. So
Oh, I bet. This is such a cool experience because there's not a lot of people out there who have a Florida fox that they can walk on a harness and use for educational shows. So what, you got a grape?
Little grape?
You want a little grape?
Oh, she said delicious.
She's like, oh, so good. Can I give her something?
Yeah.
What else do you got in there?
Good. Soggy marshmallow
Ooh,
and a peanut.
A soggy marshmallow, like a little sugar treat just to get her going. You want a little marshmallow? It's a little bit better. Oh, is that yummy? You don't want the grape. No one likes the grapes.
I think she
No one
smelled the
likes
sugar.
grapes. Only fly river turtles like the grapes. Look at that tail. Oh, you want me to pet your belly? You want me to pet your belly? Oh, look at you. Look at you. She's so sweet. Oh my God. What are some funny stories you have with her?
Oh man, she was raised with my dog, and I can tell you for sure that this animal is super intelligent, way smarter than my dog was. They would play hide and seek behind my paddle boards I had in my backyard. And then one day she saw my neighbor's cat, and I had to jump over a few fences to get her. So that was fun. But the interesting thing is that they're not only in Florida. You can actually find these in southern Canada and pretty much anywhere in North America, all the way to the top of South America, so Venezuela and Colombia.
Ooh, they're all over the place.
Yeah, but in the U.S., they are not going to be on the coastal plains or the Rocky Mountains. So.
Aw, no Rocky Mountains for you. Depending on what kind of animal they're working with, they can provide a lot of space for them to come outside of their enclosures and get exercise, really good enrichment. Since they have this 9-10 acre facility, they can walk around the facility, it's fenced in, and Alexis can walk her fox, and the fox gets to enjoy all these new smells, investigate, and not just hang out in an enclosure all day. Right? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? You gonna climb? You wanna climb? Show us how you can climb. No? You're just gonna dig for grubs and worms? Let's go find some grubs and worms. Come on, let's go. This is great enrichment, be able to take the animals outside the enclosure and actually give them exercise like this. Wow! 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 I speak lemur, but they just don't want to talk to me. Oh, there we go! What's her favorite thing to do when she comes out?
Usually she climbs all the slash pines, and it amazes me how high she can climb. She goes way above my head.
Really?
She likes to stare at the deer. She likes to, hang out with the native wildlife.
Yeah, they have deer here that they rehabilitate too. You should go check that out. You want to go walk over there?
You want to go see your friends?
Want to go see the deer? Oh, super excited to come over to the slash pine.
You gonna climb anything?
You gonna climb? You gonna climb? No, you're just gonna eat the leaves? Silly?
So yeah, a lot of people don't realize that this fox is from Florida because they never see it. But it's nocturnal. If they do see it, they think it's a small cat or something.
Yeah. These foxes have showed up in neighborhoods over in Fort Lauderdale, actually, in the middle of the city. And you just get a neighborhood that's got a lot of woods in between, and they take that as habitat, and they end up in the chicken coops, and they eat the chickens, and oh, they love that.
Oh yeah. So this is actually a very primitive fox. They say they're about 10 million years old, and they're the fox that all of the other foxes evolved from. So there's only two.
What is the meaning of life? I don't think she knows.
There's only two fox species in her genus: the Channel Island fox and then the gray fox.
The gray fox, the mighty gray fox. I love her so much. She's so cool.
She's my child.
You did a great job raising her. She's such a sweetie. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go, sweetie. Can I give you a kiss? Can I give you kisses? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go over and feed Durrani. I haven't seen him in a little bit. I'm gonna introduce you guys to Durrani. I'll see you later, Alexis. All right, so if we're gonna go see Durrani, we have to entice him to come see us. So. Here's some sweetie. This is Tonka. Cougar, Texas. Okay, we're leaving. So this is Dante. He's a snow leopard. They're native to the Himalayas. So since he comes from such a cold environment, what McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary has done, they had students from a local college come out and build a cool table. That concrete platform right there cools down with water, cold water, and it keeps the whole platform so cold they can sit on it on the hottest days and cool down. So they do a lot here to simulate their natural habitat, trying to make their lives better in captivity. This is a great sanctuary. One of the many reasons I love they go out of their way to make these animals nice and comfy. So all the animals here you guys can see are all rescues, whether they're native or exotic. We got lots of different birds that people have dropped off here.
Hello.
A lot of people just realize these animals don't make good pets. Squirrel monkeys, pretty common. Everyone thinks monkeys are cute, great pet. They don't realize monkeys are a little crazy, right? What's up, little squirrel monkey? What's up, little squirrel monkey? Woo, 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 woo. Oh, you want my finger? You want my finger? I used to work with squirrel monkeys. I worked with a whole troop, and when I would go inside the enclosure and clean, everyone loved me. But then if they heard the slightest noise, even a duck quacking, it was a trigger for them all to attack me. Why me? I don't know. I thought we're all friends, but they would all attack me, and that's why I don't work with monkeys anymore. It's the call of Australia. I think you're right. At the end of Avengers, Tony Stark did have to go. It was sad, but I loved it. Oh my god, look at these guys. Look at him licking his lips. Lilu, he's actually a liar. And he was a surplus at another facility. Look at him, he's like, ooh, you got something for me? So we got little forceps right here. We're gonna see if we can get Lilu to come over. Huge, like a big old Labrador, but a big cat. You want some food? Hello. Look at this. Look at him licking his lips. Look, beast. Look at you. You want some? Yeah? Ooh, isn't that good? Oh, you dropped it. You dropped it. Here. Oh, you want it? Oh, take all that gravel off. I know, I'm sorry. Is that good? Kisses? Ooh, I got no more food for you. We're gonna go see Johnny, okay? Nice to see you. Oh, just give you scratches behind the ear. So sweet. Oh, big head scratches. Anna's gonna take him. This is Johnny, the big old tiger, the biggest tiger in the facility. So here at McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary, when they do one of their tours for the guests, they bring a big bucket of meat out so you can see some of these cats a little close. You want some meat? Yeah, come on. There you go. So you can see these big cats super up close. Now, what's really important about this is when he exposes his paws like that, it gives you the opportunity to see if he has any bumps, cuts, or anything else going on with his belly. So they can actually observe the whole animal, give it a good check, kind of like when I bring my king cobras out and give them a good look underneath their bellies. So if a vet needs to come over and check these animals out, these animals are used to coming up to the gate, coming up to the fence for food, propping themselves up, and showing that big belly, and letting the vet see what the problem is, so you can actually get a good look at the tiger and see what's going on. Isn't that cool? So not just is that going to happen, but they bring you through and they talk about all these animals and their stories. Look at that. You want to come up? Come on, Johnny. There you go. Come here. Good boy. Look at that. Big old tiger. Massive. Isn't that incredible? All right, I got 3 more pieces. You ready? Come on. Come on. I'm sorry. Come over here. Want some more? Look, I'll put it right through here so it's easy to eat. Good boy. Look how big his head is. Incredible. You can see why these animals are a formidable predator. You would not want to run into a tiger out in the wild. Another one? Another one? Make it really easy. There you go. Nice and yummy. I'm gonna make you get up to the one last one, okay? You ready? Here we go, here we go. Here we go, come on. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, beautiful people, I will see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay gangster, but most of all, if you have time here in South Florida, check out McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary. Anna, come over here. Come here for the outro. Come here. Ready? Ready? Stay gangster. Ready? Stay gangster. See you next one. Cougar from Texas. Okay, we're leaving.